take you on a little tour of the 2022. Those are vinca, by the way. I've never grown those before. Garden. That it's taken us pretty much 3 weekends to plant everything, except for the perennials that came back. So here's this year's perennial garden on one side of the steps. Those are zinnias, seedlings that we raised. Hopefully a pack rat won't chew them down to the stem this time. And a little bit of perennial salvia, annual salvia, echinacea, orange echinacea in the back with some catmint behind that. This one will be pink. That's Veronica. More Veronica, but kind of a fuchsia color. Fuchsia. Some self-seeded peonies coming up. Those will be dark purple. Here's my new bird bath with a little froggy, complete with mushrooms growing. Those are actually real. I'm not sure that's supposed to happen. More Veronica, lamb's ears, bleeding heart. And that's this year's first perennial garden. And the stairs. My daylilies, which I love. Some mint in the background. Some pink Veronica called First Love. All these guys that look like little mop heads, the 3 in a row, well, 4, are going to be blue Veronica. An extra annual salvia, which we didn't know what to do with, so we just plopped it there. 3 good-looking yarrow. They've been there for a little while. Another annual salvia that we had no idea what to do with because Aiden bought it. He goes a little bit nuts with the salvia. And some bee balm. This is bee balm. There'll be fuchsia. A little more bee balm that's self-seeded. Lamb's ears. And in the back is Jupiter's beard. She's supposed to be a perennial, but ends up being an annual for us. We love it, so we get some anyway. And that's the other perennial garden. Then you go around to the side yard. When I was still working. So we've got some lupin in the background. A few coral bells that are finished flowering. You can see teeny tiny flowers there. I always forget the name of this stuff, but it's blue anyway. More coral bells here. Catmint in the back, because it does really well here. 3 hostas. More Veronica. I really like Veronica. Coral bells. And some sweet woodruff kind of sprinkled around. That's this stuff. Little white flowers are just starting to flower. And another bleeding heart here we just planted this year. It will eventually get that big. They're monsters. This is my semi-shade garden. Oh yeah, and this stuff, and I can't remember the name of it. I just thought the foliage was cool, and it does have some pretty flowers, but they're done. Lavender and coral color together. This is the other actual shade garden. Lots of lamium in the front there. This columbine is just blooming now. Looks at peak at the moment. This bleeding heart got absolutely smashed by a late snowstorm, but it's bounced back pretty well. So it's getting bright out here. Sun's coming out again. And 2 new hostas. Kind of the silvery green with a white outline. And 1 little fern, Japanese painted fern in between them. So yeah, some more columbines here from last year that popped back, kind of a maroon and white. We had a deep purple one I just planted this year, but it's all done. Anyway, that is the 2022 gardens. We've just planted a lot of stuff, so hopefully it'll take off soonish.